If being guilty is a person, then mercy is the name. Hey guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to Say With Me, just me where you get the gist. As it do waiting, as it hurts. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you here to subscribe to this channel, or are you sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist as it hot? So guys, I would love you to listen very well before some people go they talk waiting and I don't understand. I feel so good right now. In fact, I feel good. So good. So guys, I wanted to make a video, you know, and have a conversation with you all on how the housemates and their wager went, you understand? And how Big Brother seized some of the housemates' coin, you get. But as the housemates got into the house, then Biggie called the housemates to gather in the lounge. And immediately I heard, in fact, immediately the wager, the housemate finished their wager and went back into the house. Go to Twitter space, people are already lambasting Biggie, saying, Big Brother, you've not addressed this. Doesn't mean that you promote bullying. Doesn't mean they've been coming back to back, tagging MultiChoice, tagging DSTV. I just smile. Guys, guess what? Big Brother asked the housemates to gather in the lounge. Big Brother asking the housemates to gather in the lounge. This particular picture you are looking at this particular time, guys, immediately Big Brother told the housemates gather in the lounge. Mercy went straight to where Seyi and Rike was and said, Rike na that thing. Do not forget Mercy was aware of who did what was so whatever. I don't care. You know, she was like, Rike na that thing. You understand? Then they now gathered in the lounge. Biggie now showed whatever played out yesterday on how Biggie started it from the plotting. I love it that way. Where Pere, Kiddwaya, Seyi, Cross, we're having that convo of how they need to make Baye get the third strike so that she would leave Big Brother's house. When this was happening, come and see Ile Baye's face, guys. Come and see this girl's face. Do you know the funny part of it all is that somebody you call daddy, father, now the person they run you street in that house. Alex just feel like Alex wanted to even just, you know, enter inside the ground with what Pere was doing. Because Pere and Alex are the mommy and daddy of Ile Baye. Yes. So guys, Biggie now showed all the clip on their plotting, you know, how they discussed that. Ile Baye was like, wow, tears was gushing out of her eyes, you know. And then afterwards, Biggie now showed where Venita and Seyi was in the dressing room, and Rike walked up to that place, took off Ile Baye's clothes. And mind you guys, immediately after the husband went back to the house, Sisi went to the garden and was actually calm. And Kiddwaya was trying to ask her that, what is your problem? What happened? You understand? And she was like, she thinks she wants to, you know, go back to her, activate to her being alone mood the way she is. That she's trying to act that the person she is in this house is not her real person. That her real person is always somebody that stays on her own, but she's trying to be friendly in the house, but people are taking her for granted. Kid was like, what happened? She was like, it is Cross. You know, I wanted to just you guys about how Big Brother did not give most of the housemates their coins. The only housemate that got coins was White Money, Fraud, Adekunle, and who again? Seyi. Others did not get their coin because they did not go to gym this morning for their yoga. So Sisi was like, that, and out of all the housemates who did not get their coin, the only person who were lamenting afterwards was Cross. He was so pissed. He was like, but I was in the gym now. Biggie would have given me half. He was bitter and was just lamenting. And then Sisi said when she was passing, she was like, why you they shout? Better close your mouth too, so that Big Brother no go play your record. Can't show where you they talk to Rambali, just like what happened to me. You know, like, you know, Sisi care about Cross. So she was like trying to tell Cross what happened to her during her time when Biggie played her, when she was saying some words to Big Brother during the HOH game, you know. Cross was like, I beg, I know what thing I do, so I get home training. So Sisi said she feel bad, meaning that she does not have home training. Hence, you know, she could say that. So he was like, it be like saying too much play while they play with this guy cause this thing, you know. So that's why she was kind of lonely. And when they were having that conversation, when she was having that conversation with Kid, Ike joined them, and from there they spoke about doyin, spoke about how doyin. Sisi was like how doyin would talk about somebody at Habada is Kiddwaya, and next thing change. They were just discussing. Next thing they learned to that Ile by his own, and Sisi was like, I would really love to see who did this thing. Do you know what Ike said? Ike said, what if na she done for her by herself? Do not forget that this is like the second time Sisi is having this conversation with Ike. They had it together with doyin and Ile by earlier on, and now Ike was like, what if she did that herself? Sisi was like, the funniest thing is that Ike is trying to buy people idea. Like people are started feeling that Ilebaye could do that to herself, so that people would viewers would see it as a pity party. You know, Sisi was like, it's true, and maybe camera will not show her when this thing happened. You understand? They will not think, you know, that it's somebody that did it. Sisi was like, I really wish Big Brother would play the record. I really wish Big Brother. Her wish came true. Immediately she did talk that in face, and Big Brother called the housemates to gather in the lounge. As they gathered in the lounge, my people, Big Brother now played all the tape. Come and see the face of the perpetrators. All of them. Pere busy combing his beards. Kiddwaya combing his beards. Who again? Seyi. In fact, all the housemates. Alex's face. She say what? Because Pere, a guy who is claiming daddy, brother, this one, I care about you. Among the person who was telling her to come and pack her clothes. I know that one go surprise Ilebaye pass, because if you want to be a villain, if you want to be my enemy, just let me know that you are. Not because they act like a wolf in a sheep clothing. No, don't be calling yourself my friend and why you're not my friend. You understand that kind of thing? So then you would then when they finish, you know, doyin para. Doyin came for Venita. You were a mother of two, and yet you were there laughing when Ike was doing whatever he was doing. Then Venita started shouting, blah, 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 blah. Don't do it on me, don't use it on me. Don't. You know, Big Brother now told them it's okay. Well, in everything, Big Brother gave Ike a strike, right? Big Brother gave Ike a strike. Then next thing, Big Brother showed that of Soma. You know, that of Soma self is not my main gist, but the thing is, Big Brother played their clip. You know, after playing their clip, you know, then issued Soma also got a strike, because Soma even did the F word with his finger to the camera, Biggie's camera. If you watch Kiddwaya sets, you would know what Biggie did to them when Kiddwaya did that to his camera. So guys, that aside, let me go back to Baye's own. Just know that Ike and Soma had one strike. Now, after Biggie finished with the housemates and was like, as you were, you know, doyin started again with Venita. They started shouting, they dragged, even Ilebaye that has the ish is the person holding doyin back. They now took her doyin outside. All her mouths were open, because everybody has been pondering, who do this thing? Who do this thing? Who do this thing? They've been asking the question. Nobody agrees at them door. Even when they were doing their wager tax today, I was telling my sister that, you see, if I was Ilebaye, I would not do anything in this tax. I would tell them that if you guys cannot find who did that, then I'm not doing this wager tax. But I have checked it now. If this girl was not this calm, Biggie for no address this thing like this. You get my point? So that calmness is the best thing she did. You know, so after everything, do you know why I said mercy? If being guilty is a person, then mercy is the name. Guys, Mercy was aware that Ike did what he did. But do you know that Ilebaye went to still hug the same Mercy and tell her, thank you for packing my clothes? Because Biggie did not even play the clip where Seyi went to whisper to her ears and tell her that Ike did something. And also, Biggie did not play the clip where Mercy also said that, make una dey careful, this girl they try use pity, won't win this game. Biggie did not show those parts. If not, Ilebaye will not be hugging this Mercy she's hugging now. Anyways, they went outside. It's just like the house is divided. Ilebaye, Angel, Doyin. Kiddwaya was so ashamed, like he doesn't know what to do. He wanted to talk to Baye, but Doyin said, go out from my face. This night they torturing my belly. I am telling you. Doyin was like he should leave their presence, you know. Kiddwaya was like, I want to explain to you guys that the conversation we had earlier was not the same thing. We do not know that Ike would do this, you know. Then he was like, he was only trying to explain to Cross on why the money point tax something, what happened and did not happen, you know. Angel was telling Kiddwaya that if you did not escalate that, did not elongate that thing, this conversation of plotting would have not happened, and that's the truth. If Kiddwaya has accepted, like, okay, yes, Ilebaye am at fault, but he was saying that the game is the game, I'm not even interested in the money. So how do you now want her to feel? That was when you guys now had to go and discuss whatever you're discussing, and the thing now leads to whatever it led to, you know. Now, Kiddwaya was still there thinking that, oh, this, and Doyin was not telling Kiddwaya, you self, that you people are plotting among yourself. Now they do not self batting, because Ike was saying a whole lot about you. that you do not even know anything. Now you are still doing the same thing to Ilebaye. Ilebaye shock. Ilebaye said she wants to enter the restroom. Let's her and Doyin enter. You know, Doyin the para. Doyin the para seriously calling out on Venita in a serious way. Like serious. Oh my word. You know, Mercy was all cool. Do you know why she was cool? Because she was aware of the happenings and did not say it. I know her conscience is actually pricking her. Yes, I know her conscience. She was just cool. She was just telling Ilebaye that I got you. Don't worry. Calm down. Angel can't carry her for her. They thought, say, you see, that's why you need. Sisi now came and said, you see how the house is. People they call brother, daddy, all this thing. Be careful of those people. Sisi was like, though she already know, but she just acting like that she already know all these people in this house. You know, they are not what they are. And then Alex, on the other hand, went to the dressing room and was crying. Seyi went there to console her and was telling her, Alex was that Ike is not even her problem. That Ike is naturally a gangster. Seyi was like, Alex was like, oh no, that Pere is the person, somebody that they call Godfather is the person that is at the same time, you know, doing all of this. She was like, what she needs right now is to see her mom, her siblings, where there is real love. Of course, there is no real love in that house, guys. There is no real love there, you know. Then I was like, even Seyi that is even trying to console her, did she not see Seyi among the people discussing that girl's thought strike thinking, you know? So after she was still crying, Alice was crying serious. She was that she wants to go and sleep and all of that, you know. So she went and they removed the camera, went off from them and then to Venita. Okay, to Pere and Tolaniba. Tolaniba was trying to make Pere say, guys, guess what? Tolaniba was asking Pere, how would you make up your friendship with Ilebaye and Alex now? Do you know what Pere said? I don't care. I don't care. Oh. That was what Uncle said. I don't care. You know, in the art macho man, I don't care. He was not even remorse. Nothing. Like no atom of remorse. It's just like he doesn't care. Of course, he did not really care. Was it not long ago that he has been plotting about Sisi and Alex? And you know the funny thing, Big Brother wouldn't have even played this plotting thing if what Ike did not happen. It was not just okay for you guys to plot up against the girl. You guys still went forward, went to ruin her things. So guys, the verdict has been given. How do you feel about this? Do you like Biggie's judgment? Was it fair, or do you think Biggie would have done more? Because some people was like, Ike is not meant to be in that house. But to me, I feel it is fair. You know, if you say Ike should have left the house, then that means Ilebaye wouldn't have been in the house too after what she did that got her that double strike. I don't know if you guys get me. Let's be fair and square right here. You get my point? So let me know what you think anyways. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you're sleeping, you will be sitting on the fat long thing, because guys, I'll be dishing it hot because a lot is actually happening in the house. A lot of emotions, a lot of talking, a lot of this and a lot of that. But me, Trusting Mimi is going to be bringing everything in one whole video to discuss with you all. Right? So guys, let me know what you feel in the comment section. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.